Travis, you've also got another vehicle over here, Mike LaValle's truck. Tell us about that.
Right. Yeah. Mike LaValle's truck was a project that we did last year for SEMA, which was a very intense build for us. We ended up, we did this truck actually in 24 days. We had a mock-up vehicle. It was straight overhauling type style where we were working on it. He was working on the body. The deadlines were to get it to the show. The Wicked one is its name, and it's wicked from top to bottom, inside and out.
It is definitely living up to its name. This thing is wicked. It's absolutely slammed down on the ground. I mean, there's so many things to look at on this vehicle, you don't even know where to start. First of all, of course, Mike LaValle's airbrushing. Yeah. There's no one that touches that guy.
No. Combined with Pef's paint on the base coat on this truck, it's a work of art. It's faded from top to bottom. There's art, there's hidden skulls, there's art throughout the entire vehicle in the door jambs that actually tie into our work. Very, very nicely put together, and it actually premiered in Truckin' Magazine August issue last year, got cover and was awarded in their top 10 slots as well. So we're really proud of this truck, and based on the time frame that we put it together in, it's doing really well. It still shows really well. And yeah, like I say, the list of mods for this thing would be from, taking the stock bench split seat and making buckets and a console in it, to the whole interior being transitioned from gray, because they only came in gray, and this is a Ford Lightning. So we wanted that bone color. Heavy mods on our end and on his end. Yeah, like Porsche Cayenne tips for the exhaust that actually come out both sides that a lot of people wouldn't even know what those came off of. Something like $900 a tip, but they definitely do the job for this vehicle. Full air ride, air tonneau, air tailgate, that's all automated. Suicide doors, everything shaved.
Of course, you got the Foose wheels all the way around there. The thrust, they look like 20s?
Yeah, Foose 20s, definitely, which set it off when it's sitting on the ground. We did the 9.2 as well in this one for a screen. We also did 412s that vent in actually through the back of the cab. Like, we've actually got a cutout through the back of the cab. So the actual sub box actually vents right in, and when everything's closed up, it all pressures up. Works pretty good.
You mentioned Pef. We got to give a little shout out to Pef.
Yeah,
while these guys are messing around in the background. Hey, you guys are trying to get emotional here talking about Pef, so back off for a second. Want to definitely give a shout out to Pef. Rest in peace, my brother. He was killed in a motorcycle accident not too long ago. Tell us about working with Pef.
I didn't get to work with Pef for very long. We had our mock-up vehicle all finished. We picked up LaValle's truck kind of in a raw form, like it was his truck, and we final fit everything at our shop. I do remember, when we had the truck finished, we had to beeline back to Snohomish to Mike LaValle's shop. Pef was he had to actually do all the base coat paint work on all the pieces that we fabricated, so that LaValle could do the airbrush work. He had a stag the Friday night. We got there the Friday, and he was at a stag, and he didn't show up on the Saturday, and we were all kind of really on pins and needles to get this thing done. And he kind of stumbled in the next day on late Saturday, and I know we all rode him pretty hard for being late on it, but phenomenal painter, probably world renowned at this point, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of paintwork go out, and if you look at the detail that went into the fade on this, the balance of colors that go into this paint job, Pef has it for sure, and had it nailed down.
Now, we talked a little bit about the stereo system, and actually you can hear it booming behind me right now. That bass is really kicking. You guys at Installation Station in Red Deer are kind of known for your stereo installs. Give us some specs.
This is 412s. XL sponsored this truck, so we've got 2400s in the back, two 2400 watt amps running the 4 subs, and then I think we did 2 of the 800.4s that run the rest of the stereo. So it's up probably 7,000 watts. Set of mids, dual 6 tweak combo in each door. There's a center channel, some rear fill, and again, another vehicle that combined that that we're trying to promote, fueled with with the joint effort of Installation Station and Full Throttle Upholstery, we've really been able to raise the bar on our workmanship because of that. You know, being audio and then being upholstery, to be able to work together and tie these projects together, we can end up really getting over the top with stuff where a lot of shops just don't have the amount of talent that we have combined to do that kind of work. So